Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Invincible. It's a movie starring Glenn from The Walking Dead and the original J. Jonah Jameson from the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man, as well as farmers commercials and, some other things you probably know him from. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. So, to start off with, not a whole lot of furry in this, unless you count this one dude who appears who is straight up a furry. Like, he might be like some demigod from some other universe, but he is straight up a furry. Like, imagine Leomon, but kind of evil and like a white lion. And that's the guy that appears. So, if you're looking for furry, there it is, and it's nice. Okay, so moving on to this show. This show is kind of along the same vein as like The Boys, where like what if superheroes were real, except that it's an animated show, and so it's kind of an update on that. It's interesting. It starts off with what is essentially a knockoff of the Justice League, like it's the Justice League but without copyright. So and then it changes from there. So make it all the way through the first episode and go from there if you're still interested. It is still about his son, so, Glenn from The Walking Dead, and him trying to find his way as a superhero, along with some other stuff that gets mixed in. I will say that if you like the something different, but still a superhero movie or superhero show type of thing, I think you will like this, because the characters are not just like, the unbreakable, the just totally without flaws characters that a lot of the other, superheroes have been. So it is more, like I said, it's more along the lines of The Boys. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun time. I did find the main character a little annoying at times, just because it had a little bit of the Clark Kent from the show where he's in Smallville. So Smallville, and all of his problems would have been solved if he just told Lana the truth so many times. So it's kind of like that. I felt that they played off that just a little bit too long. And there was a little bit of power things where you're like, is that power accurate to, like, they're doing this in one scene, and then they can't do that in another scene, but why? I don't know. So if you kind of forgive a little bit of the in-universe power things that don't quite align, which I also think is kind of a standard thing in some superhero things that we've experienced in the past, so I'm willing to forgive that. I thought it was very interesting. I liked it. It was short enough that it didn't stick around too long and be unpleasant. I will say, it's very bloody and gory in a way that is necessary. It's still not like torture porn like Saw, but in animated form. It's not that, but, there's definitely some, limbs and things that get hacked off, and blood and viscera that gets thrown about, so, and, of course, cursing a little bit, so, just be cognizant of that if you decide to view it. I would say that you should watch it, and you're going to have a good time, as long as you make it all the way through the first episode, and you're still interested. If that still interests you, great. Yeah, I don't think that they solved quite enough of it, but they solved enough of it to make me happy. I'm looking forward to the second season, but it's not like they just cut off right in the middle of an arc type of thing. So, yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.